Okay, now we will continue on. So yeah, we're about to just leave the island. Fort Joy.
Pardon you. I'd like to speak with your leader.
Oh. Wow.
Let's go.
Accept. Ask her who she's referring to.
Boat first, questions later.
Board the boat.
Malady grabs the vessel with two hands and pushes it into the water. She hops on board behind you.
God-woken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water mists your face. Your skin prickles in bright, warm sunlight. The boat bobs forward through the water, and Fort Joy shrinks behind you.
Okay.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least, on the shoulders of one of them.
You really want me to be pitted against my own party?
A light sea breeze kisses your cheek and carries away the smell of blood wafting up from the deck. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
A hard-fought freedom, sure, but if spilling blood isn't bad, it shouldn't be so agreeable.
What were they thinking standing against an Eternal? I almost pity the poor, ignorant beasts.
Bad luck to let the dead linger aboard. As soon as we get moving, we ought to clear the deck.
I've no sympathy for those who die in the line of duty, especially as odious a duty as those dead magisters held. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better. Perhaps the Seekers need help manning the ship.
Sable has taken Facer Bro from Fane using magic pockets.
Well, this is a fine sight. Utterly barbaric, of course, destroying a tree and turning it into a boat. Grotesque, but, well, look at it, Quercus. A floating nest, surrounded on all sides by salt water, pure poison to a tree's root. The great acorn could never reach us out here. Well, yes, of course we'll continue our research, Quercus. We're not monsters. Still, I must admit you were right about the shield. It proved to be more than adequate.
Glenn, you're happy, but you really need to focus on completing his research.
Oh, yes, it seems our shield is still here, Quercus.
Don't understand.
How does something so large and ungainly sneak up on a person?
Oh my god.
You give the giants too much credit, Quercus. I think the salty air has addled your mind. It has certainly been useful, but elegant, kind, surprisingly attractive. No, we have no time for your fawning. We may be safe, but the world is not. Come, we must return to our research.
Squirrel is insane, but I like him.
So close to escaping.
I want his claws. That'd be such a dope weapon. Today is a momentous one, so momentous in fact that I've decided to start keeping a diary to record my time on the Lady Vengeance, so that one day I should have a family, my children and their children may know of the small involvement in these momentous times. So to begin, today the Divine Lady Dallas, Hammer of the Order, arrived on the board. She swept by in all her momentous glory, and I fancy that she glanced at me, a tiny smile twitched at the corner of her mouth. The hammer smiled at me, possibly, Then she went to her stateroom, and there she spoke to the doors. I did not hear the whole of the conversation, but I believe she spoke of the principle of fortitude, which is, of course, an important part of both the ethos of the order and of maritime construction. The door seemed suitably inspired and opened for her. She glid, inside, and we have not seen her since. A momentous day. Orders. We have orders. The ship to see action an evil band of rebels has landed on the island, and we are to destroy the ship, and perhaps them too. Perhaps I shall recount the story of the glorious victory. Fortitude is the key. Fortitude shall open the doors. Alright. Fortitude is the key. Oh, that's dope.
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive.
Ask what's going on.
The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us. It's hewn from elven livewood. I thought I could communicate with it, but...
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment.
Ask if she learned anything useful before the figurehead had attacked.
Nothing. The ship is live wood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done something, warped it somehow. I just don't know what.
Say that you'll be careful.
Just remember what I said, Godwoken. If you die, then this was all for nothing.
Respects her condolences about her dead compatriot.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again, her head held at a despondent angle.
Thank you. We were held captive together on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Now he...
Take it. Okay, so it's living wood.
Sendelius.
My D&D knowledge is correct.
His name was Kerbin. His friend's sword couldn't save him, it would appear.
It's unfortunate. Look at all his loot.
Pray that they may find rest.
Ooh. So I have a human face. I'm gonna use Face Ripper on that thing up there. Won't let me loot this body. Oh, that's the guy with the journal. Oh no. He has the fishing pole. Okay, where's Face Ripper? Cast skill. Don't mind me just getting my dude ready.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
Yeah, and we'll know the guy that lost his face.
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Very glad indeed.
Not a greeting, say you're eager to sail. How long do they plan to remain at anchor?
Not a moment longer than we have to. But we're at something of an impasse. The ship won't...
She's mute.
Oops.
We need to free her tongue.
Brown, does that mean this is a livewood ship?
quite expedient, isn't it? Dallas seems to have made a ship out of an ancestor tree, then found a way to bind the spirit within to her alone. That means only she can control it, unless we can find a way to break the bond.
Ask if an elf might be able to speak with the spirit within the ship.
Go ahead and try. Maybe a pure breed will have better luck than I did. But whatever you do, hurry it up. The longer we sit here, the higher the chance the Order will get their hands on you.
We won't let that happen.
Yes, yes, and all that.
Ask if they have any leads on how to gain control of the ship.
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do too.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they?
Smile and say you're waiting to find out what she does other than standing around being smug.
Hopefully, you'll never have to find out.
Yeah. Attitude to attitude. Let's do this. Oh, the Red Prince is here.
Nothing on any of the dead bodies.
Guy that I kind of let go. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I wonder if he has something to say to me.
Ah, there you are. High time to stop gallivanting and
Wait. I don't want him back. Okay, so this is kind of like the divine place in the previous game. There's Beast.
There must be something around here.
Exter.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something. The silent monk leans from one foot.
Well, I can't just say fortitude. They didn't let me. Yay, that's fun.
She's a fickle mistress.
And now I'm not doing it on purpose. Actually didn't do it on purpose the first time either. I think I've already looted this ship. Most of it. Yeah. Well, this is definitely the ship we came in on.
I've spotted something.
Oh. Okay, now we'll quick save. I'll hit this. Oh, dope. I can change my character if I wanted to. Okay. Bishop Alexander.
Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
A young magister paces around the brig, tending to the unconscious form of Alexander himself. She leans over and presses a damp cloth to his brow. She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. so stow your questions, elf.
Let's talk around
Randy,
her.
Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls
She just has
silent,
to listen.
but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
Intelligence? Points to Alexander Intelligence and attack. Strength.
The Magister's stare hard.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate.
I fail at all of those. What else was I gonna do? Like, my character is all finesse. She's got pretty high intelligence. Wits isn't there. Fail. Like, if that was a fight, would have fought her. As always. Alright. So, let's get in here. Oh, look, it's Han, the boy who left me.
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing.
Oh, shit.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
Toltec spoke of these doors like these, as podiums they were called. Place your palm against the door.
The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes.
State the password fortitude.
The door remains closed. It seems you need more than a password to open it.
God damn it.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its the wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured, and the face vanishes.
Turn away.
The door stays resolute.
So, I need whatever that six-figure thing is. It's new, of course.
No one's ever regretted having extra help in a fight. I'll guarantee you that.
Okay, so I'm definitely looking for whatever that six-sided thing is. Dude, Sir Lars is just gonna follow me around, isn't he? Oh shit. Question is, how hard is it to get in that room after? I really needed to win that roll, didn't I? This room, this looks so dope.
We have to find a way to get this ship moving.
Alright. Let's take the gamble and talk to the front of it. Claw hammer. It's cool to have. Ooh.
Hear my prayer. Show us the way forward. Deliver us from
Please don't kill
peril.
me.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea.
You spot a mark on its forehead. It's a living scar, the same type that enslaves you and your people.
At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like it is acknowledging your observation.
Lay your hand on the figurehead.
Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry.
Keep your hand where it is.
The pain intensifies. It's spreading past your arm, across your chest. Your
Lame. Okay, don't touch it. Let's do this again.
The figurehead looms ahead, continuing its silent watch over the seas. Searing pain races. The pain in your arm subsides to a dull tingle. The skin in your hand is already blistering. Searing pain races up your... The pain in your arm subsides.
Okay. So it's super pissed. Which, I mean... Okay.
The hammer used to control this thing.
Fair. What was on him again? Pot.
The silent monk cocks his right. As you approach, the sun...
I don't even think I clicked it that time. It just went off. But apparently I clicked it.
Let's team up, you and me. What do you say?
Sounds like a good
Now,
idea.
Onward!
Melody says if we can get the ship to move...
Yeah, I don't want to do this alone. I don't have to.
I must say, you may not be an Eternal, but you are certainly not as temporary as many of your fellows. Personally, I am just glad that I do not have to walk back to Reaper's Coast. Wind travel may be primitive, but it is at least efficient.
Point out it's ship he's on living doesn't need wind to move.
Livewood? You have taken a dead elf and carved it into a pleasure yacht? I knew you people were barbarians. I had no idea you were sadists, too. Well, no matter. Whatever gets me to Reaper's Coast quickly. I have an excavation site to explore.
Curious, what does he need to find the excavation
The only
site?
treasure worth digging for. Knowledge. I was
Okay.
investigating a site where several artifacts of my people have been found. Some were even intact.
Yeah, we
Alas,
talked about this.
I was not the only one there. Those red-robed idiots were scurrying about too, trampling precious clues under their ignorant boots. They caught me when I failed to correctly respond to their questions, and dragged me here. Still, it's good to be on the move again.
Well, rest your hand in arms. He doesn't need to hurry. You're just getting to know
Well,
each other.
you see, I have a rather pressing engagement at the Black.
The skeleton breaks off mid-sentence as he notices your hand. He pulls out a notebook, flicking through it, running a finger down the pages.
Physical contact, voice lowered, coy looks. Good heavens. Is this a mating ritual? Oh. Well, that's a little close-minded of you. But I'm not here to guard against your poor choices. Although perhaps you would be interested in a companion of another sort. I need to travel to the Black Pit's oil field near Reaper's Coast. But my attempts at staying under the cover have not gone well to date. Given how well you handled yourself in Fort Joy, I rather think you could be of use. And I am certainly useful to you. So, how about it? I travel with you and aid you in your various chores and tasks, while you help me to remain incognito.
Thought it could work well for both of you.
Very well. Let's be off.
So I'm just rebuilding the party, huh? Alright. Or is my trusty assassin? Hyphen. Oh wait, I have a... Yeah, no, it is hyphen that I need. Here he is.
What am I even looking for? Will I know it when I see it?
Probably not.
I was just getting used to this seafaring life. You know, we could... From the look in your eye, I gather it's time to grab my things and get back to work.
Agree. It's time to get the party back together.
Ready? We'd probably...
I don't know what you were gonna say, but sure. I wish I wouldn't have skipped that. I hate skipping dialogue. I just didn't know he was done talking. Oh, stove. Just gonna cook some dinners. Give him Face Ripper back. I'm also going to give him the face that I ripped. There you go. There's your second face. Now we just need some stuff to mix it with. Come on, my dudes. Let's figure it out. Oh, dude. No. It's Beast. He's actually, for some reason, more agreeable.
Vessel, Lady Vengeance.
I think. Okay, strength or constitution? Go talk to this lady.
Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
Magister Randall.
A young magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander. She notices you observing her. She straightens.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, dwarf.
We'll do the
Ranley,
this one.
Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
Okay, strength procedure. Declare that it's simple. Either she tells you what you need to know, or you'll have to start playing rough. Or constitution. Say that the secrets aren't bad, they just want to go home. If she helps do that, she'll free you in no time. What's your strength? I want a persuasion check. Today is a good day.
There's a shift in the magister's expression, a flicker of doubt. Then...
I'm a good magister, loyal. But Dallas, something about her has changed. She's toying with dark magic, like a common sorcerer. She used to sing to the ship. It let her control it. She had this old book of hymns and incantations. It was only ever in her hands, or else locked away in her cabin at the stern. That's all I know.
So we need to get into her cabin. Obviously. Don't mind me taking the giant painting. Beer mug.
The silent monk leans forward slightly. The silent monk leans from one foot to the other.
Grab this garlic real quick. Checked out all of these chests.
Where would I hide something important if I was a Magister?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where would they hide? It's like a six-figure thing, right? Hold on. That is... It's the dude with the book. What is this guy up here now? Rod doesn't have what I need. No, he has fishing rod. This Magister is the one with the book. Talk to the door. That's where we got fortitude from. See, what I don't understand is why can't I get back here?
Damned but that burns.
Nothing up here's gonna get her going. Even
Okay, so that's just the roof for this area. It's a huge area. Oh my god, the answer is probably so simple, it's gonna annoy the shit out of me.
The door remains unmarked. The door remains closed. It seems you...
You spoke, didn't you? Ha! I knew. Got that Magister to talk? Oh, good work. I knew she'd crack eventually.
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood.
So that you have to try and manage the Lux cage.
All right then, just...
I'll need to get clever
Hope you
with
find
this
something
one.
useful.
Interesting.
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the divine.
We could try memory.
Prisoner or not, I warned you not to touch.
Why do I have to attack people? Why can't we all just be friends? Oh, damn, I hit all of us. Well, didn't think that was gonna happen. But I am definitely handling this in the only way I seem to know how to handle things. Oh my god. Wait a second, what? Why did this go away? Oh, and I have 2 more abilities. Okay, well I'll do that when I get back. Sorry, I'm a bad person. I'm so sorry. Okay. Dude, just put on your staff. Oh, and you poisoned everyone. Good God. The absolute worst.
Ifan grabs you by the sleeve, not hard, but insistent.
Let me work on him. I've got questions that need answers.
Okay. Ifan approaches Alexander, who lies flat on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, Alexander's eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Ifan grabs him by the jaw and shakes violently. Alexander's face contorts with agony and his eyes flutter, yet he doesn't return to consciousness.
Why did you trigger the death fog before the elves had a chance to escape? Why? Why?
No matter how loud Ifan shouts his questions, there is no response from the unconscious Alexander. He reaches his arm back, and you realize he intends to punch Alexander in the face.
Whistle low until if and you'll get no answers from a dead man.
As if waking from a dream, he turns to you, disoriented. Hesitantly, he drops his fist until it hangs loosely by his side. Sheepish now, he scratches the side of his head with his other hand.
You're right there.
With a nod, Ifan strides away. Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow. A beautiful 6-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled... The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
Dope. We're out of here. Sorry, we might have killed everyone in there. By might have, we definitely killed everybody in there.
The door remains unmarked.
Hold the gem you took from Alexander toward the door.
The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits.
Hold the gem, six-sided carves the
A
figurehead.
shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
I am summoned. Speak the password.
Take the password
Yes,
fortitude.
and yes again.
Meet your maker. I'll guarantee you that.
Okay.
For security reasons, please keep this door closed.
Okay. Pretend that I didn't just kill an almost dead man.
Just one more moment, please.
Oh my god. Okay. Hold up. Damn it. It's in the wrong inventory.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks?
Say that your compatriots have seized the ship from the Magister and demand to know who he is.
I'm a prisoner, of course. Do you think I'd be sitting here calmly if I was a Magister holdout? That infernal Dallas woman left me trapped here, too weak to escape. It seems I'm in your debt.
Sweet. Oh, yeah. Point out the prisoner usually held captain master. Okay.
Dallas took a particular interest in me and my
nice.
skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices. She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems.
Remark that it sounds like he kept her as a personal slave.
Oh, yes. And she could be
kept
a
him
most
as a
cruel
personal
mistress, I'm sad to report.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process.
Express your sympathies.
Well, the situation is looking immeasurably better now. You'll hear no more complaints from me. So why don't you tell me all about my valiant rescuers? To whom do I owe my thanks?
Say that you have been a prisoner and enslaved twice over. This is the last time you will have to win back your freedom. You swear it.
I think I can relate to your sentiment, madam. I ought to continue what I'm doing here, unless there was anything else.
Tell him the ship is mobile. Does he know what might be causing that?
Dallas didn't tell me anything if she could avoid it. But I did overhear her practicing an ancient lizard dialect. Significant, perhaps, don't you think?
Say that you heard that lizards use certain songs in the language in order to exert control over slaves.
Indeed. Perhaps you should look about. There might be something of the sort that you could use to that effect.
You spent time with Dallas. Ask what he can tell about her.
Despite what she did to me, I can't help but admire the woman a little. She's unwavering. She will break before she bends. If you cross paths with her, be sure to break her. I doubt you will get another chance.
Okay, leave. Wait, hold on.
Took it? No, no. I made it. Have you seen the kind of metalwork the Magisters deploy? This is in a different class to them. As I said, the Magisters left me weak.
Okay, leave. Okay. So, kid, hyphen, all the good stuff. That. Ooh, no. He actually has better. Forgot I made out like a bandit in that last battle. Okay. Pretty sure she knows, in fact. Yep. here. Okay.
It's good to have a sense of freedom once again. Truly good.
Anything really good? It's pretty good. Have all these. I don't know if I have that actual spell. Do I? No. That's cool. 16 to 48. I believe this is better than anything I have. By a lot. Don't think I need another grip of these. I think she has like 7? No, she doesn't. Remember we used them all. Oh no, I'm saying remember. I remember we used them all. Oh, a source orb. Shit, they're expensive as hell. 13, wow, 1400. Oh, I need those. First aid. Man, it'd be really nice for him to have these. I'm already at 3,500. Alright, let's see what I can actually afford. So 1,400. That's gonna leave me at 1,200. Do I need this book? Yes. Such a cool spell. Would like this sword. And these, that's really good. Alright, I'll have to come back to him if I get more money. Take your leave. She needs a better hat. I think she's had a chance to get it, but I keep forgetting to give her one. Wits. Well, you're losing some wits, but you're going to gain some strength and a better second sword. So that's way better. Okay. So...
Greetings. You must be another of the new arrivals. It seems I owe you all for my freedom.
Oh, we did. Now we have 14 res scrolls. Yeah. Oh no, I just gave those over. Well, now he's my good friend.
He ceases tinkering with some kind of mechanism that lies in his lab, and gives you his full attention.
I've been captive here at the Hammer's pleasure for some time.
Take your leave. I wasn't paying attention when I did that because I was thinking about something else. Oh my god. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's start moving slowly through it. Let's go to the gold pile.
Huh. This looks like a teleporter pyramid. Could certainly come in handy.
Only one way to find out. Try using it.
Yeah. Let's be a little careful before we do that. Full glass of wine, empty bottle. Got these empty bottles. Salt cup. Ooh, dusty tome. Ooh.
This is written in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song. I've spotted something.
Oh. Shit. Shit. Okay. Oh no, did I just give away his wands? Did. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. Oh man. Now he's down a wand. It's alright. Have to get his wand back. Oh shit. Can't move. Ooh, the other pyramid's right there. You can't do adrenaline.
I'm fading.
Kill yourself.
I'll yield to none.
Actually, no. Let's do this.
I'll yield to none.
How much magic armor they have? They have a lot. Shit. Let's do this. Oh, can't heal him. Just wait for next turn. Okay. That's fine. Huh. So only one person can have shackle. Okay, got it. Noted. Wanted to see this. See how that worked. Nice. Oh, but she still took a lot. Damn. Path is interrupted. I'm not exactly sure how I lost her there.
I'm ready.
I'm actually super confused as how she died. Hold on. Isn't there like a battle log? Okay, hold on. Beast used first aid on Sable. Sable no longer has status effect disease. No longer has status effect bleed. Has status effect aggressive. Was hit for 74 physical damage. How did he hurt her with that? I don't get it. Okay. I don't know what Death Wish does. Kind of worried about that. Let's do 2 more strikes. Finish this fight.
Were those guards or victims?
Both, I fear.
Okay. We're gonna find out something real quick. Kills target for 59, right? Now it's a huntsman skill, but he should be able to use this still. So Ivan, he healed Ivan just fine. What the hell? I don't understand. Okay, well he obviously can't heal Fane. Let's try this on her again. Maybe I did something to her where she cannot take a heal. Bizarre. Super bizarre. Intelligence 12. I think these are better than what she has, right? Yeah. She'll take those. But we have a lot of restoration at this point, don't we? Okay. Here, we'll give Ifin this other teleport thingy.
Another pyramid.
Good for us. The logbook is obviously behind us. Ooh, jar of maggots. I don't know what that does, but I really want it. Book. Read. This book is lined with beautiful calligraphy. It's an unfamiliar language. Let's check. We can read this. Nope. Okay. Let's grab this book. Maybe we could get the lizard to read it. Madam, as requested, I have carried out through trial and... Okay. As requested, I have carried out through trials on the impish pyramids and have drawn the following conclusion. Using one pyramid teleports you to the other. Connecting the entities will follow whoever has initiated travel. You can use a pyramid while holding it in your hand or interacting with it while it rests on the floor. Touching a pyramid isn't sufficient to use it. One must access its other functions by another method. This is all I've discovered. Thus, you may assume this is all there is to discover about these particular relics. I think these are the ones from the previous game. Right? That would make sense. Oh, sweet. Key. I just bought this! I'm so poor. Anything else? Okay. How did I'm still like... Already have Zakin's Talon. So some pretty dense note. Read. Medical log. From the desk of Now's house physician. Round 1. Normal staff purging applies to sorcerer. Result typical. Round 2. Normal staff purging applied to non-sorcerer. Result death. Round 3. Modified staff type A purging applies to sorcerer. Result typical. Round 4. Modified staff purging applied to sorcerer. Result death. And written note curls across the bottom. Need strong relic technology modification equals failure. Okay. Interesting. Let's check out this book. Pages through. Leftmost column is a series of words and unfamiliar. In the middle column is a series of common words. In the right columns are numbers. They're saying if the rangers rhyme correctly, if the verses seem to claim that you can carve a stunning arrowhead from a tooth. Worth a try, even if it turns out to be gibberish. I'll chip a tooth, I'll cut a molar. I tell you, I can cut them up if they're donor. Or, man, I can't read. I tell you, I can cut them up if you're the donor. I shape them sharp, I carve them spiky to an arrowhead. That's okay, but very likely. To stun the foe, to shock the arrival. It will be floored, so you can run for your survival. Chalking arrowhead from teeth. Interesting. The rather dry rulebook describes a set of rules for archery contests. It specifically details on how consents may not consume bulletous mushrooms or potions containing them. In fact, it contains so much detail that you think you could probably use it to create a bulletous potion. Got it. For them, it's volume Cranley Chronicles recounts the rise of the 7 great gods on the plains where source held sway. Elemental deities arose. These small gods soon fall into competition, so they create mortals to provide them with source. Over time, these myriads gods merge into one great deity for each of the peoples. These are the 7. Dope. Scribble notes. Oh shit. Read. Your 6 scribble notes overcover the parchment in front and back. The pace seems slow as several scrolls. The end, only last lines are edible. See amenable, though it is undoubtedly shock. His own father, after all, still can draw no other conclusion. They are blamed. Yeah. Not sure if that means anything. Where's that other book? Can I not combine these 2 books? That's annoying. This thick book. Oh, here it is. Let's never forget that all the citizens of the realm have an equal stake in its success, and that ought not to be subjugated to the will of the few, and especially not to that of a tyrant. There is not a monarch alive who has not, by sheer force of nature, been removed from the cares and concerns of his or her citizens. Thus, there is not a monarch alive who deserves his or her position. If what I say is true, you may wonder how it is at all possible to govern. The act of governing itself corrupts. My answer is very simple. Let the people rule. Treaties of government. Have the people rule themselves. Preposterous. Our godforsaken world. In the tome so short as to likely be unfinished, Hubert recounts the origins of Lucian's days. In short, a day of mourning for Lucian's passing in the year 1233 has become a hope of his return. Okay. Oops. Read. Page is lined with formula and geometric drawings, dotted with tiny sums and figures. Paper. I must investigate all the things. Read. From a series of easy to memorize nursery rhymes comes the pearl, fly allergic, white red. Should you eat it, you'll drop dead. Mix it, brew it, in potions, distill, then coat your weapon, kill, kill, kill. I think I already read that one. Ah, this is where we learn something fun about the game. Yes, I do remember. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this in here. I don't know why I just don't have him looting. Ah. Little staff. 23. This is better. So, okay, I think that's everything in here. Let's go get his wand back, because I'm an idiot. Hold up.
You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire, but you can't put a price on the glory they'll win you.
Shit, look at all these potions. I almost left all these behind. They've been so shitty. Well, one good thing about this area, I'll never need bottles again. Holy crap, yeah, I'll be set for this adventure. Just gonna be way down with just bottles. Boom. All the bottles. And no, it's back. He was probably drinking that. Alright.
It's good to have a sense of freedom once again. Truly good.
This is the one I gave him. That's a badass knife. 265. Not that badass. Silenced. I mean, it's just a little bit better, but I need to get him back his wand because I'm an idiot. I got rid of it. Okay, is that? Sell that. Sell this. Sell this. Expensive. Back. Oh man. This one. Cool. Take your leave. Go here. Alright. Back in his bag. Cool. Back in your coin bag. I got my inventories. Oh, this was locked. What's this for the Hydra Vest? Give this to our boy. Did he read it yet? Yes. Okay, so I have 2 wooden blocks. I don't know if they do anything, but... Hmm. This armor's so much better. If this game is like any other the ones I've played, the actual armor is pretty important. I feel like these wooden blocks are important. Like, why are they on the ship? This book is unreadable.
What's this? I found something.
Okay. What the hell? Oh shit, wait. Well, if you wanted to do it that way, I guess. That way was cooler. Alright.
You did it. I knew there had to be a way.
Someone teach me these songs.
The sergeant doesn't seem interested in talking to you. She shoots you a disdainful look before...
You saw what I could not.
Not a thing but spiders and disappointment.
Is he upstairs? Can't remember. What is this? Nice. Over here. Look at this. Nothing? Okay.
As you approach, the silent monk...
I want to figure this puzzle out before I quit playing. Alright, let's take the red lizard.
Ah, there you are. High time to stop.
Or the red prince. Okay.
Killed the Divine's mewling spawn, have you? I don't blame you. But we've got to move then. The order will be upon us soon.
Show her the tome you found.
I'd give you a gold star if I had one to hand. I mean that very sincerely. Go on then. Sing it to the figurehead and get her to sail.
Is she kidding? Tell her she'll never sing a slave song.
Her eyes suddenly flash a bright red.
Please spare me. If you want me to spare you, we need to move. Don't mistake me, Godwoken. The Order is coming, and they're coming for you. Sing the song. Take control of the ship. Time to sing, Godwoken.
But I don't know the words, that's the problem. Okay, so it is Fane's bag. Here. There's a learning ledger. Here's this.
Think, damn it. Where would a Magister hide something?
See, I have the book.
We're lucky to have made it this far.
I'm worried that I don't know enough to get this boat moving.
I warned you, didn't I?
Yeah, but I don't listen to your warnings.
The figurehead looms ahead, continuing its silent watch over the seas. The deck beneath you groans and trembles, like the ship itself is awaking from a slumber. A deep sigh emerges, unmistakably the sound of a living being.
You are not the witch. You are not Dallas. You sang the song. Now you must decide my fate. Are you to be my new mistress?
Out of those, this is master stuff. I'm gonna tell her that she's free.
You know my plight. I can sense it. But you cannot free me, not truly. My scar is etched upon immortal wood. My servitude cannot end. I must be guided. Let me take you wherever you wish. We can depart as soon as you are ready.
Sweet. Say that you want to know more about the ship.
Ask. I am here to serve in all ways.
Say that's clear the ship was hewn from an ancestral tree. Who was it in its previous life?
I see you, sister. But I do not see myself. I was once an elf. That much I know. Then I passed and grew into an ancestor tree. But that time has passed. I saw that forest reduced to a dead place. Then I was taken away. My memories were lost, like the leaves from my branches.
As how a sacred tree came to be turned into a Magister's war vessel.
Thanks to the great calamity of our people. The Magisters. They tainted our soil with death fog and uprooted the sacred ancestor trees. They tore me apart and turned me into this monstrosity.
Now that you've heard enough. For now, it's time to prepare to sell.
Of course. Wherever there is sea, I will endeavor to bring you. Consult with your companions and set a course.
The ship's awake. Good. Is she ready to sail?
Tell the Melody the ship is active. Melody. The ship is active and ready to sail.
A slow, toothless smile stretches across her face.
To driftwood, then.
Turned into the slaves of warmongers.
Yes. Nod your assent. It is time.
It most certainly is. Forward.
One or more of your adventurers were unwilling or unable to venture forth. Oh. He's stuck in conversation. I left him behind, stuck in conversation. That's kind of funny. He has no idea what just happened. He just knows he was talking to the sergeant, or trying to talk to the sergeant. Okay.
Well, what have we here? A slow, toothless to driftwood that it most forward.
With the sun on their backs and the wind in their sails, the Godwoken watched Fort Joy shrink behind them. But their capture of the Lady Vengeance had not gone unnoticed.
I respect your mettle, sorcerers. You steal my ship, kill my bishop, and ally with demons, but you have no idea what you're really dealing with.
Oh damn. This is gonna be a fight.
We are ready, mistress.
Yes, but are they?
I swear, mistress. I swear they'll perform admirably.
Very well. Show me. Goodbye, sorcerers. This is my ship. I won't sit here under my feet. You, act!
Wow.
Oh, for the love of the void. Listen up. We can't win this one, but I can get us to safety. You'll need to buy me time. Show us what you can do, Godwoken.
Godwoken? Parasites, rather.
I'll take care of it, mistress.
Fiery Malediction. Magical bomb was attached to this character and will go off when the stat expires. After... It's kind of a dick move. Actually. No, why did the skill go away? Keep forgetting to put this on here. Which skill did I accidentally? This one. I'm guessing all these guys are dead. Oh, but it won't let me do this. What the hell? It keeps... I think the game's bugged again. Let's just try. wonder if this can help him. No. Damn. Hmm. Everyone has armor. Except for that guy. Nice. This might actually be okay. It's not okay. He's gonna die. Shit.
Bring her to her knees. Do it! I need more time.
You will not take me again, Dallas.
Okay. Monk is almost dead, but I need him alive so he can take that hit. Just next turn. Oh, the Silent Monk's gonna move again. Damn it. Can't hit that guy because of the movement. Let's go after this guy then. Oh, it did save him. How awesome is that? Oh, that still hurts him though. I wonder why. Oh, what the hell? King. Oh. That's not good. I lost Whirlwind again. Dude, there's something bugged with this battle. Yeah, so he's probably gonna die anyways. Because that decay. See if I can get him killed with Bloodsucker. Nope, it hurts him. Okay, that sucks. Where's that one person that just died? Over there. Don't understand, but okay. He's the one with the teleportation pyramid. Okay. I feel like I gotta save Beast. Whoops, I think I went too far. I did. What does that mean? Okay. Let's do this. Get Beast back up into this fight. Where do I want him? Have him chase down that dog. Oh, he's gonna explode. Oh shit. Not ideal. Wait. It's too shit. I think he's close enough. He isn't. Okay.
Bring her to her knees. Do it!
Okay.
With the help of the half-demon malady, the Godwoken escaped through the veil that separates life from death.
The air here has a familiar smell, like the place you grew up. Old memories begin to well within you, but the sweet sour smell of decay suddenly punctures them.
Look around and realize you've been here before.
A faint creaking sounds in the distance.
Okay. I think this is a good stopping point. I'll be picking this back up Wednesday when I play it again. As always, I do a rotation. So tomorrow will be... why did all this stuff come back? I'll have to figure that out. So tomorrow will be... Oh my god, everything's all mixed up. Yeah, tomorrow will be more Apex, and then Fantasy Star Online. I should be on time tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. If something comes up, you know, I'm gonna keep doing other things for a while. I just need to get back into the socializing part of life that I've not had for so long. And get it out of the way before we all have to go back to hiding. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna call that for tonight. Thanks for the lurkers, and I'm pretty sure Dr. Winter, once again, for being here the whole time. Always appreciate that view count. It really helps with my overall views. But yeah, if you're watching the VODs, know that these are also on YouTube, so you can pick the channel of your choice. Otherwise, everybody else, thank you so much. I will see you all tomorrow.